Hey everyone, it's Jay Pilon back at it again. Another great video coming up for you today. I've got a wonderful guest with me, J.R. Bell of the Boxing Source. We're about to get into it right now.
Yo, what's going on? Jay Pilon. That's right. It's the Boxing Source here checking in. Of course, follow us on YouTube, social media, all that type of stuff. Well, I mean, we, had gone through this whole thing with Deontay Wilder and, what he could have done, but he just wasn't able to execute. And with him not being able to execute and getting caught the way that he got caught, for me, I feel like that pretty much like signals that it's a wrap for Deontay Wilder at this point.
No, I completely agree, but I'm thinking that Wilder is going to try to bounce back. Maybe he's going to try to take on some lesser known quantities, some lesser known fighters out there. I mean, there's surely to be another bag out there on the horizon for Wilder. He's still a boxing draw. However, I'm just not really sure where he takes it from here. What weight was that Jake Paul at right now?
It was around cruiserweight, pretty much like around that 190-pound range there for Paul.
I was just kind of wondering, if the workout, the training, if he was overtrained, Deontay Wilder coming into that fight that he had with Zhang, and does he switch up his training camp? Does he try to do something different, especially maybe now that he's had all these losses? And I don't know if he's going to retire or not. It seems like he's going to just ring.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like now of course he had been with Mark Breland, who was a storied fighter there within his division, a tall guy, a tall, lanky guy with a great jab. And so, him being paired with Deontay Wilder, it was, pretty much like a match. Like Deontay Wilder had pretty much the same dimensions, but as a heavyweight. So you thought it would be a great pairing, and it was able to get him the WBC heavyweight title. But after a certain point, of course, there with his fights against Tyson Fury, that he met a guy that had more tools in the toolbox than he did, and with that second fight, he ended up getting beat up and beat up pretty badly. And of course, boxing fans know about the backstory with that second fight, and everything that was going on with that, and then the circumstances for the third fight to go ahead and happen. But from that second fight, he ended up, dropping Mark Breland and then adding Malik Scott as his lead trainer. And the thing about it is with Malik Scott, Malik Scott is, a friend, but sometimes you don't want to necessarily have your friends as the guys preparing you for, your battles or your fights, because while you might have a level of, comfort with your friend, maybe he's not able to push you to the level that you need to be, or be able to teach you the things that you need in order to beat fighters like a Tyson Fury or someone within that top 5 or 10 in the heavyweight division.
Yeah, that's a great point, because if you've got like the comment section was saying that they believed, or a lot of people believed, that Wilder had a lot of yes men around him. And how do you take criticism from friends? Are they able to really critique you, or are they worried about the friendship more? How do you balance between your friendship and your critique, and where you want to take your fighter to the next level? So I completely understand where people are coming from on that. While we're on that subject of training camps, we saw with Devin Haney, like when he was in his camp with Bill Haney, his dad, and that was kind of working really well. But now, after the loss, a lot of people were commenting and saying, they'd like to see him switch it up. Maybe he goes the route of a Goosen, maybe he goes the route of something else, and add another levels to it. We already know that Bill was taking him to different camps and getting him ready in those levels. What do you think about the Devin Haney situation?
Well, to me, with Devin Haney, it might need to get that to that particular point. Bill has had, Devin being part of multiple camps, been around multiple trainers, Mickey Bay, I think Ben Davison was part of like a chief second. So he's had multiple like well-known trainers that have been chief seconds to, Bill Haney. But it's like, as long as Bill Haney has that type of influence and those hands-on things there with his son, then you're not going to see, Devin kind of like grow to a different level, so to speak, when it comes to his professional career. And, we've seen that in this fight against Ryan Garcia, is that, even with the skill level or so to speak, or whatever that Devin Haney had, it was still Ryan Garcia that had like physical advantages that were enough for him to get that decision win that particular time.
Hey, thank you so much, J.R. Bell, for being here with me from the Boxing Source. Guys, make sure that you like and subscribe to this video. Also, the link is here as well, so you guys can subscribe to the Boxing Source. J.R. Bell, thank you so much for coming in. Guys, salute to the chat, salute to everyone out there. Make sure to tune in next time. We'll talk to you later on Boxing Talk.